Over the last few weeks, we've seen that the 100 can be beaten, but it takes someone very special to do so. Last week, it was very close. But can someone go all the way tonight and walk away with some serious money? We're about to find out. Welcome to 1 versus 100.
It's Saturday night. It's the toughest quiz show on television. Welcome to the National Lottery 1 versus 100 arena with your host, Dermot O'Leary.
Good evening and welcome to 1 versus 100, a show where one contestant takes on 100 opponents, each of whom is worth £1,000. Keep answering questions correctly and they could win some serious cash. But as we always say, we're not just throwing the money away. Get one question wrong and they are out. There'll win no money whatsoever and someone else from the 100 will take their place. Now, last week, we saw Darren almost beat the 100, but one tough opponent stood in his way. So, who is she? Well, her name is Lynn.
The one to take on the 100 is Lynn Ashcroft. Lynn is an IT analyst from Lancashire, and last week she was the one who stopped Darren Topping from winning over £69,000. Can she go one better now that she's taken his place? Let's find out.
Lovely to meet you, you all right?
Lovely to meet you as well.
Did you like the swirly elevator?
It's quite scary.
It is, but it's a good elevator. We're very proud of it. Last week, you did so well. You got there, you answered every single question correctly. It was brilliant. Did you go with your gut instinct over there, or was there any time for deliberation when you were up?
No, a couple of gut instinct ones, because I just didn't know a couple of the answers, so I guessed them.
Well, best of luck, Lynn, all right? We're all rooting for you. You are the 1, they are the 100. Here is how it works. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You're going to answer, and the 100 are also going to answer. Every time you get a question right, each member of the 100 who got it wrong is eliminated, and you get £1,000 per person. Your aim is to keep going until every single one of them is out. If you do that, you walk away with all the money you've made, plus an extra £50,000 for beating the 100. But this is the important thing. Get just one question wrong, and you go home with absolutely nothing. The only thing that's going to help you is that you can dodge up to 3 questions if you don't know the answer, OK? Now, viewers with digital, satellite or Freeview can play along at home by pressing the red button. Lynn, are you ready to play?
As ready as I'll ever be.
OK, great. Let's play 1 versus 100. Let's take a look at the first 2 categories. Fictional characters or celebrities, Lynn?
I think I'll have to go with fictional characters.
Fictional characters, please. In the 1993 film, what nationality was the title character Mrs. Doubtfire? A, English, B, Irish, or C, Scottish? Members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting to register your answer. Most people have probably seen the film, Lynn, but what do you think?
I think most of them will know this.
OK, it's your first question. Get this wrong and you're out.
I'm thinking it's C, Scottish.
OK, fairly confident about that. We're going with C, Scottish. Let's see if that is the correct answer, then. Well done. Always good to get this. Obviously, you've got to get that first one right, but
that feels a lot better.
Everyone always says the pressure is just off them when they get that first question right. OK, let's see how many of your opponents got that question wrong and are therefore eliminated from the game. Hey, that's not bad, you know.
No, more than I thought.
16 got it wrong. That means your new total is £16,000, which means it's you versus 84. Well played. OK, Lynn, let's take a look at the next 2 categories. Sport or television? How are you on sport?
Variable, very variable.
Sure.
Yeah, so I think it's going to have to be television.
We're going to go television for the second question for Lynn, please. Let's have a look at the question. Which actor plays Dr. Harry Harper in Casualty? A, Michael French, B, Jonathan Kerrigan, or C, Simon McCorkindale? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. you a Casualty fan?
No, absolutely not.
Right.
I really don't know. I have to say this, you know, so I'm going to have to dodge on this one.
Well, let me explain the situation to you. Firstly, if you're feeling confident, which it doesn't sound like you are,
no, I'm
you
not.
can play your double if you want, which means any money you receive from knocking out your opponents will be double. However, you can only use it once during the game and get the question wrong, and you are out, you leave with nothing. The second weapon at your disposal is the dodge, OK? You can dodge any question if you're not sure of the answer. But the price of survival is this. You lose half your winnings so far. However, most importantly, you're still in the game. You were thinking about playing your dodge. Have you had a change of heart while I was giving the explanation, or are you going to go with that?
No, I'm going to stay with it.
I'm slashing that prize fund in half from 16,000 down to 8,000. Which one would you have gone for as a guess?
As a guess, I would have said Michael French, but I'm not convinced.
You've gone for Michael French, eh? Let's see if the dodge has paid off. Oh, it has. Well done. You didn't know the answer.
No.
You dodged it. It was the correct thing to do. Well done. Let's see if the gamble paid off. How many out of the remaining 84 got that question wrong? See those red lights light up? We are seeing a fair few of them.
There's a lot.
I can tell you, 44 got that question wrong. So even though your total after the dodge is only 8,000, most importantly, it's you now versus 40. Well played.
Thank you.
OK, Lynn, let's take a look at the next two categories. Geography or words and language. Both are quite strong, I think, for you, aren't they? You travel a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And words and language, I'm an English graduate. I'm not too good at other languages,
Sure.
but we can give it a go. I think I'll go for words and language, I think.
OK.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the question, please. By what other name is a polygraph machine known? A, CAT scanner, B, lie detector, or C, pacemaker? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
I think I'd like to double on this one.
You sure?
Yeah, I think
If you're
I will.
certain you know the answer,
Yeah.
how do you know that a lot of people out there don't?
Well, they possibly do, but more and more people are getting knocked out, so the double's not going to be worth as much later on, is it? You know. So
OK. What answer are you going to go for?
I'm going to go for B, lie detector.
By what other name is a polygraph machine known? Lynn's going to go for B, lie detector. And she is also going to play her double. If you get this wrong, you're out. Let's see if lie detector is the correct answer. Well done. Well done, Lynn. You got the answer right. Let's now find out if the gamble paid off. You played your double on that. Let's see how many people did get the answer wrong. Only two got it wrong. OK. That's £2,000 you've added to your prize fund. We double that. That's £4,000. Your new total is £12,000. Most importantly, however, it's now you versus 38. Well played. OK, Lynn, you versus 38. Let's take a look at the next two categories. Pop music or myths and legends?
Well, as my pop music is pretty dodgy after 1985,
Right.
I have to say the least, I think it's going to have to be myths and legends.
OK. We're going to go with myths and legends. Let's take a look at the question. According to legend, which creature can only be captured by a maiden putting its head in her lap? A, a dragon, B, a phoenix, C, a unicorn. Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Do you know the answer?
Well, if you read Harry Potter books, unicorns do feature in a couple of places.
Is that what you're going with?
Yes, I'm going for unicorns.
OK. C, unicorn is the answer Lynn's gone for. Well, let's see if that is the right answer and she is still in the game, please. Well done. OK. Let's see how many people out of the remaining opponents got that question wrong. That's not too bad.
No,
I can tell you, 13 got it wrong. That's 13,000 we add to your prize fund. Your new total is £25,000, which is brilliant. Well done.
Thank you.
It's now you versus 25. OK. How you feeling?
Better than I did a little while ago.
Three-quarters of the way there, all right? Let's take a look at the next two categories. They are events of 2006 and, of course, a bonus dodge. Once you've knocked out over 75 of your opponents, which you have done, we're down to you versus 25, it means you get a chance to earn a bonus dodge. If you decide to go for the question and you get it right, you get an extra dodge, which could be vital in beating the remaining members of the 100. However, if you get it wrong, you are out. It's quite a big gamble. So it's a question of whether you feel you need the extra dodge with you versus 25. At the moment, you've got two.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. I'm afraid I think I'm going to have to go for events of 2006.
OK.
Yeah.
We go with events of 2006. Let's take a look at the question, please. In July 2006, where did Princess Beatrice hold her 1888-themed 18th birthday ball? A. Balmoral Castle, B. Buckingham Palace, or C. Windsor Castle? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Lynn, have you got any idea about the answer for this?
I'm not totally convinced, to be quite honest. I don't think it was Balmoral, because it's too far north, you know. Buckingham Palace is more of an official residence, isn't it, rather than a fun residence, you
Right,
know.
okay.
So I'll take a gamble, I think, and say that it's Windsor Castle.
Sure?
Sure, sure.
Lynn is going with C, Windsor Castle. She elected not to play a dodge here, even though she wasn't certain of the answer. If she gets this wrong, she's going home right now with absolutely nothing. You knew that. I had a feeling you knew that.
Well, I wasn't honestly certain. I was really dodgy about it,
OK.
you know.
It was a brilliant gamble. It paid off very well. Let's see how many people you've knocked out in that question. How many people got it wrong? See those red lights light up? I can tell you, 7 got it wrong. That's £7,000. Your new total is £32,000. It's now you versus 18. Well played. Still on course to win £100,000, Lynn. How you feeling?
Better than I was, as I say. I'm just glad I've kept 2 dodges so far. But
What would you do with 100,000?
I've saved up for 2 years for next year to go to Antarctica. And after that, I'll be totally and utterly stony broke. But if I win some money, I can travel again sometime.
Probably buy a small chunk of Antarctica. You never know. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories. Fashion or the human body, Lynn? What are you thinking?
Well, I'm not the world's most fashionable person, I have to say this.
Don't you talk yourself down now. Not on my shift.
Well, no. But, you know, fashion tends to be for the slightly slimmer body, you know, so I'm not a fashion fan. So I think it's going to have to be the human body.
We're going to go with the human body. Let's take a look at the question, please. Approximately what percentage of the brain is made up of water? A, 40%, B, 60%, or C, 80%? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting, please.
I was hoping it'd be something, you know, nice and easy on the liver or the kidneys or something like that, you know.
Sorry. No offal-based questions today.
No, nothing like that.
This is the business end of things, really. It's you versus 18. Still got 2 dodges left.
Yeah.
Prize fund's up to 32,000. You dodge this, I have to slash that down to 16,000.
That's it. And as I'm not convinced, I am going to dodge.
Okay. Certain?
Certain I will dodge.
Okay. Approximately what percentage of the brain is made up of water? It would have been a guess, obviously. What would you have gone for, Lynn?
I think probably 60%.
Okay. Let's see what the right answer is and if playing a dodge was the right thing to do. Well done. Okay. Lynn, you've gambled there, you've played your dodge. I've slashed your prize fund down to £16,000, okay? Now we need to see how many remaining members of the 100 got that question wrong. Let's take a look. That's
Quite a few.
just worked out very, very well. 14 got it wrong, so even though your total after the dodge is now £16,000, most importantly, Lynn, it's now you versus 4. Well played. Lynn, it's you versus 4, and they're all fellas. Hunky fellas. Let's have a chat with just a couple of them. Paul, you're first. How are you? All right?
Fine, mate, yeah.
Excellent. Is it easy to answer the question in 6 seconds?
I think by the time you say it, you've got it in your mind, yeah.
And how's Mark doing down there? You all right, Mark?
I'm very well, sir. Very well indeed.
How have you found it so far?
Up and down. Some have been quite hard, some have been sort of good.
Boys, best of luck. OK, Lynn, it's you versus 4. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories. Astrology or theatre?
That's an interesting one. I do enjoy the theatre.
Do you know anything about astrology?
I know something about astrology, and I'm just hoping that the 4 men out there don't know very much about astrology.
The tactics beginning to change, is it?
Yeah. So I'm aiming for a weak spot, I hope.
You're going to go with astrology?
I'm going to go, yeah.
OK, let's take a look at your question. Which of the following signs of the zodiac is not a water sign? A, Aquarius, B, Pisces, or C, Scorpio? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. How are you feeling?
I'm in very much 2 minds here, because I have an inkling which one it is, but I'm not convinced. Because I have a feeling it's something that you would expect to be a water sign, like Aquarius.
Yeah.
Well, I think because I'm not 100% certain and I've got 1 dodge left, you know, I'm just hoping that they're in as much 2 minds as I am and that they go for something odd as well.
OK. It's taken a dodge. I've slashed the prize fund to £8,000 now. Which of the following signs of the zodiac is not a water sign? At a guess, what would you have gone for?
I think I would have gone for Aquarius.
Okay.
It's probably the right answer.
Let's see if Aquarius was the right answer. Oh.
It was.
OK.
Yep.
With the dodge, there's always 2 sides to it, OK? We now see how many people left out of your opponents got that question wrong. 3 got it wrong, so your total after the dodge now is £8,000, but, and this is the most important thing, it's now you versus 1. Hey, Mark.
I know it.
You all right?
Yes, I'm good, mate.
Feeling a bit nervous?
A little bit.
OK. OK, Lynn, how are you?
Hanging on in here, you know.
You have no dodges to play now, so you have to give me an answer to the next question.
Got to.
OK? If you get this wrong, you're out. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories, please. Dance or food and drink?
Well, Well, again, dancing's not one of my strong points. But as you can probably tell, food and drink certainly are.
Don't lead me down this path.
So I think it's going to have to be food and drink.
Let's see your question, please. With what is a steak stuffed to make the Australian dish carpet bag steak? A, oysters, B, prawns, or C, tuna? The remaining member, that's Mark. You have 6 seconds and count. You've been to Australia.
I have been to Australia, but I've never had a carpet bag
You
steak.
sampled carpet bag steak?
No, never touched carpet bag steak, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Do you have an inkling as to what your answer would be?
Well, I think I'll put out tuna right away. Prawns is very tempting. But prawns, I always think of prawns not in a steak, but alongside it, you know, sort of surf and turf, that sort of thing. So I think I'm going to be drawn towards oysters. Yep, I'm going to go with oysters.
Get this wrong, you're out.
I know.
Okay.
No.
Lynn's gone with oysters. And so far, Lynn has beaten 99 of her opponents and has £8,000 in the bank. However, if she eliminates the remaining one, she could be taking home £59,000 tonight. Can she go all the way? We'll find out after we go live to National Lottery HQ for the first of tonight's lottery draws, which is Thunderball and Dream Number. We'll see you shortly.
Welcome to National Lottery HQ on this Saturday, the 21st of October. Here's your host, Jenny Falconer.
Thank you, Alan. And as you may have spotted, I'm not alone this evening. Waltzing into Lottery HQ, do you like that, from Strictly Come Dancing and What Not to Wear, is Misha Paris.
Hello.
Hello there. Now, ever since I heard you were coming on, I started panicking. What do I wear?
No, but you look good. You look great. This is good.
That's good. I'll pay you later. Anyway, it's a good job you can't see what Alan's wearing. A little bit too much glitter tonight for my liking.
Oh, bless.
Now, last week we saw you and your dancing partner, Ian, voted off Strictly Come Dancing. What went wrong?
Oh, Craig. Craig gave us such a low score.
Yeah.
It was only him. Apart from that, it was fun. It was great.
Right. Do you have any tips for who's going to win?
I think Ray or Louisa.
Yeah, Louisa was pretty good tonight, I tell you. Anyway, stick around, please, because you're going to start tonight's Lotto draw, aren't you? OK, Alan, can we get one of your time checks, please?
Jenny, it's on its way to being 24 minutes past 8 now.
Well, that means it's time for Thunderball. Tonight's Drawmaster Aidan is here making sure everything runs smoothly. It's all going all right tonight so far?
Very well.
Thank you very much. Alan, let's get those balls on the move.
OK, Aidan, release the balls, please. 34 balls in this first machine, and we are about to pick 5. Scan number 5 and set of balls number 7, chosen for us earlier today by Caroline Smith from Walthamstow. Now, on Wednesday, one of you scooped the top prize of £250,000 for matching all the balls drawn. In fact, there are over 120,000 winning tickets on Thunderball midweek. Let's hope a little Thunderball magic comes your way tonight. Jenny.
Oh, thank you, Alan. Drawmaster, are we clear to proceed?
We are.
OK, then. Good luck, everyone.
Watching over this and all of tonight's draws, our independent adjudicator, Graham Nutman. And there's the first number, look, 4. And next this Saturday night, which is it going to be? Up it pops, number 20. And here now is the third one. There it is, and that is 26. We need a couple more from this, our first machine. There's the first of them, look, and that's 19. And then to complete the set, our selector chooses for us that one there, which is number 12. Okay, Aidan, start up the second machine now, please, and release the 14 red Thunderballs. Remember, depending on how many you've matched with so far, matching with this one as well would make this a perfect weekend for you. Jenny.
It would be a good weekend, Alan. Anyway, to be in with a chance of grabbing the top prize of £250,000, you need to match with this next ball. It's the ever-important Thunderball. And even if you've matched with only one ball so far, this one could make a huge difference to how much you win tonight. So here we go. Good luck.
And good luck from me too. 14 in there. We just need the 1 right now. And there it is. That's number 7. So here are tonight's Thunderbolt numbers again, only this time in ascending order. 4, 12, 19, 20, and 26. The Thunderball, number 7. Jenny.
Thank you, Alan. Let's get straight on with tonight's second live draw, Dream Number. Okay, Draw Master Aidan, are we clear to proceed?
We are.
Right then, good luck to everyone. Here goes.
Okay, start the machine and release the balls. And tonight we're using Peridot and centre balls number 8, again chosen by Caroline Smith. Now don't forget, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning a prize. 7 levels of prize money, starting at £2 and reaching a massive £500,000. To be on the very first rung for some serious cash this Saturday night. Just match with the very first number, if you would. Good luck tonight. Here we go, live now on BBC One. Tonight's National Lottery Dream Number draw. And the first digit is about to be presented to us, and it is a 3. So if you've matched with that first one, you're definitely in the game tonight. You've just won £2. Next tonight, another 3. If you got that one as well, you're now up to a tenner. Here's the next one. It's a 1. Don't forget, we're building from left to right, always starting with that first digit, though. Next is a 7. Can't break the chain of numbers either, remember. And the next one. That's a 9. Over 60,000 if you got lucky on Wednesday night, all thanks to these little green balls. That is an 8. Just one more digit to go, folks. Which is it to be? I can answer that with a 6. So, tonight's National Lottery Dream Number is 3, 3, 1, 7, 9, 8, 6.
Thank you, Alan. Well, Alan and I will be back in a few minutes with tonight's Lotto draw, and Misha's also back, so don't miss it. But now, back to Dermot and 1 versus 100.
Thanks, Jenny. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to 1 versus 100, where we are with Lynn. This is the current state of affairs, Lynn. It's you versus 1. You don't have any dodges left, so now you have to get every single question right until Mark gets one wrong. The question we had before the lottery was, with what is a steak stuffed to make the Australian dish carpetbag steak? You have gone with A, oysters. If it's the wrong answer, we're kissing goodbye to £59,000, okay? Let's see if oysters is the right answer. Okay. Now, we need to see whether the remaining 1 from the 100 you're playing against got that question right. I can tell you that Mark got the question right. So history. So, it's you versus 1. Well done. Okay, Lynn, let's take a look at the next 2 categories. Art or music?
Gosh, this is getting difficult again now. I am having to think. Mark's tough, isn't he? You know, he's going to be very hard to get rid of. I think I'll go with art.
Do you know much about art?
I paint.
It's doubtful it's going to be about you.
Well, that's it, you know. If it was the last picture I painted, I'd be fine.
Okay. Let's take a look at the question. Which of the following British artists was not born in Yorkshire? A. Barbara Hepworth, B. David Hockney, or C. L.S. Lowry? The remaining member, you have 6 seconds and counting. Do you know this?
I've got an inkling again. I know David Hockney was born in Yorkshire. Barbara Hepworth, I don't know. LS Lowry is confusing because I know he spent most of his life in Salford, but is that a tricky one? You know, that he lived in Salford, but he was born in Yorkshire. Very, very difficult. I think I'm going to have to go with Lowry.
Lynn has gone for C, LS Lowry. I can tell you, your remaining opponent got it wrong. The 100 are gone. You've defeated them all. Congratulations. Okay, which means now I'm going to give you the option to bail. This means you can walk away right now. You'll take home £9,000. If you choose not to bail and you've got the answer right, you walk away with £59,000.
I think this is a time I'm just going to have to take a gamble, I think, because...
Are you sure?
Well, if I stop and think about it, I won't be.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm going to go.
For £59,000, which of the following British artists was not born in Yorkshire? You've gone for C, LS Lowry. If that's right, you've won and you're walking away with £59,000. If it's wrong, you're walking away with nothing. Let's see if LS Lowry is the right answer. So, £59,000, Lynn.
Yes.
So very well played.
Thank you.
It's an awful lot of money.
It is.
What are you going to do with it?
Well, most of it's going to go on holidays because that's what I love to do the
Wonderful.
most.
And where are you going next?
Next, I'm going to Antarctica.
Brilliant. We're thrilled you won. Brilliant news. You're a deserved champion. Thank you ever so much.
Thank
Lynn,
you very
everybody.
much. Thank you.
It's taking years off me, this show. So, let's choose our new contestant from the 100. And we will be seeing you later taking on the 100 after we've been to National Lottery HQ for tonight's final draw, which is Lotto. We will see you shortly.
Thank you, Dermot. Welcome back to Lottery HQ. Now, in just a moment, we'll have tonight's big Lotto draw. But first, before we came on air, our draw team, under the all-seeing eye of an independent adjudicator, carried out today's Daily Play draw, and Alan has the results.
I do. Today's Daily Play winning numbers were these: 1, 4, 12, 15, 20, 24, and 26. Jenny.
Thank you, Alan. And remember that you can see the Daily Play draw every weekday evening from around 9:30 p.m. simply by logging on to bbc.co.uk/lottery. Right then, Alan, a time check, please.
It's 25 to 9 now.
OK, that means it's time for the big red one. It's Lotto. Welcome back, Misha. Hi there. Now, tonight there's an estimated jackpot of £4.9 million. So, Alan, get those balls moving.
Yeah, Aiden, let's release those big money balls. Settable number 2 it is, and Draw Machine Topaz, which were chosen at random earlier today by Caroline Smith, who's from Walthamstow. Now, 2 more millionaires were created on Wednesday night just gone. A pair of lucky ticket holders matched all 6 numbers drawn and waltzed off with £1.4 million each. Good luck tonight, team. Let's hope this is your lucky night. Jenny.
Thank you very much, Alan. Drawmaster, are we clear to proceed?
We are.
We are. Good news. Misha, if you'd like to do the honours.
Okay. Good luck, everyone, especially to my mum.
Brilliant. Here we go then. And the first one is about to appear. There it is. That's number 31. Completed Millionaires Row last Saturday night. That one, 181st Lotto outing. Here's the next one. And that is number 18. Last time we saw that, all of 11 Wednesdays back. 137th time as a main ball. And the next. Out she pops, number 37. Also drawn on triple rollover weekend. That one, 154th Lotto appearance. Next tonight. Out comes number 15. Second number to join us last Saturday night, 148th Lotto outing for that one. And here is the 5th one. And that is number 23. Joined us the weekend before last as well, 178th outing for that one. And the 6th one that could make you very rich after all is the Top Banana, 49, 136th time as a Lotto main ball. And the bonus tonight, should you need it, is right there. It's number 38. So this weekend's winning Lotto numbers in ascending order are 15, 18, 23, 31, 37 and 49. The bonus, 38. Jenny.
Thank you very much, Alan. That's all from Lottery HQ. You can see all of tonight's winning numbers again at the end of 1 versus 100. Alan and I will be back here at the National Lottery Draws on Wednesday at 10:35, and Misha will be on Thursday on What Not to Wear. So until Wednesday, have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.
Welcome back. We saw Lynn go for the massive £59,000 and we've just chosen a new one to take on the 100. Sir, please enter the arena.
The next one to take on the 100 tonight is Jeff Chew. Jeff is a sales manager from Kent who says he likes to gamble but usually walks away when ahead. There's no quitting now, Jeff. You have to go all the way to win on this show.
Jeff, how are you?
Pleased to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. You well?
Yeah, very, very well, thank you.
Okay, Jeff.
Very well.
You've been playing now with the 100. What would be your specialist subject?
Anything that I know the answer to.
Good answer.
A typical man, I suppose, sport, entertainment, films.
OK, best of luck. If you win some money, it's for your son's wedding, I believe. Is that right?
My son's getting married next year, and I'd love to just travel as much as possible with my wife and everything.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's play 1 versus 100. OK. Let's see your first 2 categories. They are events of 2006 or science.
Ooh. At this stage of proceedings, I will go with events of 2006.
OK, let's take a look at your first question. In July, which comedian swam the Channel in just 10 hours, 34 minutes for sport relief? A. Tom Baker, B. Matt Lucas, or C. David Williams? Members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting to register your answer. How you feeling?
Well, I don't think Tom Baker could probably swim the length of the local baths. No, the answer is C, David Williams.
OK, Jeff's going with C, David Williams. Let's see if David Williams is the correct answer. Well done. Nice to just start and bet in, isn't it? OK. Now let's see how many, if any, of the 100 got that question wrong. Let's take a look. I tell you, 6 got it wrong, so we're starting off with £6,000. Well done. Okay. It's you versus 94. Nice start.
Yeah.
Nice start.
Gentle start.
Gentle start. OK, Jeff. Let's see if we can liven it up a little bit. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories, please. television or people and places?
I'm going to take a bit of a gamble on this and go for people and places, if I may.
OK. We are going with people and places. Can we take a look at the question, please? Helen Sharman was the first British woman to go where? A, into space, B, to the South Pole, C, to the summit of Everest. Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. How are you feeling?
Oh, I think it's between two.
Well, you've got some money in the bank now, so you have the two weapons at your disposal. Firstly, if you're feeling super confident, you can play a double, which means any money you receive from knocking out opponents on a question will be doubled. Get the question wrong, and of course, you're out with nothing. Or you could elect to use one of your dodges. Now, you can dodge any question if you're not sure of the answer, but the price of survival is me slashing your prize fund in half, OK?
I'm going to take a gamble on this, and I'm going to play the double.
You're going to play your double on this?
Yeah, I'll play the double.
OK. Helen Sharman was the first British woman to go where? A, into space, B, to the South Pole, C, to the summit of Everest. Where, Jeff?
I think it's A, into space.
Jeff has gone with A, into space, and he has elected to play his double. If he gets this question wrong, he's walking away right now without any money whatsoever. However, he could win big if he gets the question right. Let's see if space was the correct answer. OK, over the first hurdle, you got the question right. Now let's see if the gamble to play your double paid off. Let's see how many people got the question wrong. See those red lights? That hasn't worked out badly for you at all, I can tell you. 32 got it wrong, so we are doubling £32,000 because you played your double to £64,000. Your new total is £70,000, everybody. Great. Which means it's you versus 62. Very well played. Well done. Afraid we're out of time for this week, Jeff. Jeff has knocked out 38 opponents. He has £70,000 in the bank, but he could potentially go home with £182,000. To do so, he has to beat the remaining 62. You'll have to continue your game on next week's show, Jeff. Don't forget, you can experience being the one if you log on to the 1 versus 100 web game at bbc.co.uk/1 versus 100. We'll see you next week. Good night.